Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
He's got the shot away! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Batasagi. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed.
And the shot!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
Tomori. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Pulisic. Pulisic proves just a little bit too strong. Timber. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's
Havertz!
Loftus-Cheek. Quality ball. Still goalless at the moment.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Odegaard. Havertz. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's an excellent interception. Nice interception, well timed. Tomori. Pavlovic. Now Gabbia. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pulisic. That is good alertness. Loftus-Cheek. And Tomori. Gabbia. It's Loftus-Cheek. Can he latch on to this? Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Tomori is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Odegaard. Looking for the runner. Musa. Joao Felix. No, that's been intercepted. Partey. Now Odegaard. Loftus-Cheek. Odegaard. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Big chance!
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Tomori. Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank. And the keeper beats it away. Pulisic. Jovic. Played out to the left flank. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Arsenal may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full, and it should spur them on.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Now the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Havertz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Loftus-Cheek. Here's João Felix. And here's Havertz. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Loftus-Cheek. And Bartasagi. Pavlovic. Now Gabia. Loftus-Cheek. Jovic.
That was lovely, that.
He's
The
away!
attendance for this match was
that's a key interception.
71,550.
Havertz. Ødegaard. Good spot, he's seen the run. Ødegaard hits one! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's shifting through the gears here. Loftus-Cheek. Now Pulisic. Pavlovic. And Bartasagi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Havertz.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Jovic. Now it's João Felix. Ødegaard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pulisic. This is it then. Now Havertz! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Interesting ball. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Saka. Now it's Ødegaard. Havertz. And the shot! Yes! He's done it! Save the best for last!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Danger averted for now. And here's Pulisic. And time is up. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Havertz claiming the man.